Hey there, this is another 2-minute shop tips and tricks. I said in another one that I'm not taking anything for granted because some people know these things, some people don't know these things. And I don't do a lot of checking to see who's already talking about it. I just know what I know and I'm putting it out there. This time I'm talking about glues. Now, I've tried all the Carpenter glues. Elmer's and Titebond and this, that, and the other. And to be honest with you, to be very honest about it, I've tried the white glue, I've tried Titebond, Titebond 2, I've tried Gorilla brand, and I'll buy whatever's on sale basically because they're all more than good enough. Even the white glue is more than good enough to do anything you need to do. And they've proven over and over and over that the ultimate Titebond, the green label, still isn't totally waterproof for some reason. It sets slow, it doesn't hold as much. The blue one's better than the green one if you're going to buy it, from what I've seen in research and testing. And to be honest with you, I never buy the blue one anymore. I buy the red label, original Titebond. For the work that I do, I want good, strong tack. And yeah, it sets fast. You got to be ready to do your glue up. But it's to me, it's the best Titebond is the red label. But I also buy Elmer's, and when I get a deal on it, I'll buy any of them. I got a deal on this. This was like $9 for a gallon of Elmer's. I said, oh, I'm using it all the time. I need that. I need that. Now, I bought this 2 years ago, and I still haven't used all of this glue because I like handy bottles, and I buy it all the time, and I like the bottles, and I use those up, and here this sits. Well, here's today's tip, though. This stuff has a shelf life, and I've known this for 20 plus years. Really, after a year, you ought to pitch this, whether it's frozen or not. And I try to keep mine from ever freezing. But even if it doesn't freeze, this stuff doesn't last forever. It does not have an indefinite shelf life. Honestly, after about a year, you ought to think about pitching it out. So I'm saying for this week's tip, or today's tip, don't buy it in gallons unless you use enormous amount of glue. Now, I'm still using this, but I think about it and I'm judicious and I watch how it holds. And as long as I think it's still holding, I still use it. But I've got such a fear factor with it that I'm careful about, and here it is, a whole half a gallon still in use. And so I go get fresh bottles, and I'm telling you, you're probably better off to buy small quantities and work it that way. Even if you use quite a bit of glue, you'd have to use an enormous amount of glue to make a gallon jug pay off for you. And I think others will back me up on this. I also want to show you one other thing. And I didn't invent this, but I'm telling you, when you run out a mustard bottle, don't throw the mustard bottle away. There's several styles out there. Mustard bottles, all clean and washed out, make great glue bottles. They don't gum up. It just squirts right out of there. They fill easy. They don't gob up at the top. Mustard bottles are the way to go for glue bottles. I'll show you these kind of caps. Both of them, actually. There's two kinds of caps that have been around as long as I can possibly remember. And they're both used in various scenarios by all the companies. It's this pull-out style that's like this, or this style that also pulls out and is like this. And these are so prone to failure, it just blows my mind that manufacturers keep putting these on bottles. Now, of the two, I like the orange one the better. That's why I like the Elmer's product, because I like their cap better. The Titebond that they put on, and also on the Gorilla Glue, same thing. This one I can't even work now. It's failed, and they're so prone to failure, it's unbelievable. You got to take them off and fiddle with them and clean them and dig big gobs out, and it's just unbelievable that we put a man on the moon and can't come up with a good, proper glue cap. And here, a freaking mustard bottle works the best. So save your mustard bottles, wash them out, and use them for glue bottles. Get you a good old cheap paintbrush for gluing up. Thanks for watching.